In this video, I'm going to be looking at some of the best LEGO movie tie-in themes that got cancelled way too soon. These themes all brought something completely unique to the table and all got cancelled for various different reasons, but if I had a time machine, I would definitely go back and buy them all, and I think you're going to want to watch this entire video to see all of these awesome sets, some of them that you probably didn't even know existed at all. So what's up LEGO fans, it's LEGO Man Cam, and let's take it back to the Wild Wild West with LEGO The Lone Ranger. This movie, based on the original TV series which aired in the mid-1900s, was Disney's attempt to recapture the magic of the Pirates of the Caribbean films, but in a new format, since they had Gore Verbinski return to direct and cast Johnny Depp in a starring role once again. However, this movie was a massive flop. Apparently, it lost Disney around $160 to $190 million due to it just being a pretty crappy movie overall. However, in 2013, LEGO released 6 retail sets to tie in with the theme, and they are just plain awesome. We got the Cavalry Builder set, the Comanche Camp, Stagecoach Escape, Colby City Showdown, Silver Mine Shootout, and the Constitution Train Chase. This wave of sets were genuinely so amazing, giving us our first LEGO Western theme since the 90s, and we've literally never seen more Western sets since then, which is just such a shame because I'm the biggest fan of Red Dead Redemption. This theme had so many unique minifigure designs as well, and all the sets felt super unique, getting a TP, a stagecoach, and even a sheriff's office too. Just amazing sets that we never see in LEGO anymore. They even used a special, more realistic pistol piece, which I never got my hands on, but just looks so great, and is something that I don't think LEGO would do anymore. Overall, this was an awesome theme and just shows us that some form of LEGO Western needs to make a comeback. Now let's look at another of the best cancelled LEGO movie themes. Although this one was only very recently cancelled, it is still a really good theme, and this is LEGO Indiana Jones. Now, if you somehow don't know what Indiana Jones is, it's essentially the best trilogy of action-adventure films, which then also had 2 more movies, with both being worse than their predecessors. LEGO had an original few waves of sets to release to coincide with the release of the 4th film, but the sets were based off of all 4 different movies at the time. You're probably, though, most familiar with the recent wave of sets released in 2023, alongside the new Dial of Destiny movie, which was a massive flop once again. This wave consisted of just 3 sets, however they were all based on the original 3 films, meaning that we literally got no sets for the 5th movie. As well as this, LEGO even cancelled one of the sets, being the Temple of Doom. LEGO said they cancelled it to consolidate their lineup of products, but a lot of us think it had a lot more to do with the current day negative perspectives on the film due to its depiction of Indian characters. Anyway, the original waves from the late 2000s and then the 2023 wave as well were all genuinely really great sets, and similar to the Lone Ranger, they gave us vehicles and locations that we just wouldn't ever see in LEGO in another theme. This theme was also probably one of the closest times we've ever been to getting war-related LEGO sets, with various trucks and then this jet which very closely resembles those used by Germany. It is such a shame that the 2023 movie underperformed, essentially ending our chances of getting any more Indiana Jones sets, at least for the time being, but hopefully we can get some more in the future. We now have a theme that I'll quickly go over as it was very short-lived with only 3 sets, and I briefly covered the theme in a video from a few weeks ago as well. However, I wanted to include it here since the sets are genuinely pretty good in my opinion. This is the TMNT or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie from 2014, the one that everyone pretty much dislikes. These 3 sets all released in July of 2014 and retired by the end of the year, giving them just half a year of shelf life, which is very short for LEGO sets. The 2 smaller vehicle-based sets here were pretty good, with the Turtle Lair being the biggest set of the wave, which was also an improvement over the previous version. However, what makes this theme great was the minifigure selection. All 4 turtles look incredible with newly molded heads and shell pieces, while also giving us the best Shredder minifigure too. I just wish I'd picked up some of these sets back in the day, however they are now pretty pricey, due to being retired so quickly. The next theme we'll be taking a look at was another Disney movie theme, and this one was once again another massive flop at the box office. But just quickly, if you have seen a few of my videos and enjoy them, please consider subscribing to help us reach our goal of 40,000 subscribers. It's the best thing you can do to help the channel grow. Anyway, this movie and LEGO theme was the Prince of Persia, based on the ongoing video game series that began all the way back in the 80s. Starring Jake Gyllenhaal in the lead role.
For $1, name a celebrity you hate. Go, scream it! Scream it! Jake Gyllenhaal! Yes, take it!
And taking place in the Middle East, this theme gave us some really unique architecture and concepts that we still hadn't seen in LEGO since the Adventurers days. Looking at the 5 LEGO sets that we got, we had the Desert Attack, the Ostrich Race, the Fight for the Dagger, Quest Against Time, and the Battle of Alamut. The biggest set, the Battle of Alamut, is exactly why I loved this theme. Not only did the set include a camel, but just look at the design for this massive castle. It uses so many tan and light nougat coloured pieces, and the main temple build just looks stunning. You can even see a smaller version of this in the Fight for the Dagger set. You then even have a set like the Quest Against Time, which is another fun obstacle course-like build. I actually own the Ostrich Race set, although the set is destroyed, I still have some of the minifigures, and I believe this is still one of the only times we've ever seen LEGO ostriches, which is really cool. Of course, this theme was cancelled due to the movie performing really poorly and not receiving any sequels, but you can clearly see how this theme gave us something rare from LEGO, which I would love to go back and check out one day. The second last theme we'll be taking a look at is another super recent LEGO theme that may or may not be cancelled entirely, however we haven't got any new sets in over a year. So let's talk about LEGO Avatar. The blue people, I mean. We got one wave based on the first film in late 2022 and another in early 2023 with sets based on the second film, The Way of Water. Now, the next film in the franchise is supposed to be relating this year, being called Fire and Ash. However, we currently have no confirmation of whether we'll be getting LEGO sets based on the theme. But judging just how those first 2 waves of sets sold, I don't think we're going to be seeing any. Anyway, these sets were honestly really cool, giving us mostly a bunch of bizarre looking creatures, like the Banshees, Torok Makto, the Elu, Skimwings, and Payakan the Tulkun. The minifigures are once again one of my favourite elements from this theme, with longer legs just like the old Toy Story sets and all featuring beautiful blue colour schemes. I'm not the biggest fan of all of the human-based vehicles in the theme, which just look pretty basic, but overall this is once again a pretty unique LEGO theme, which I think is honestly just what I'm looking for in a LEGO theme nowadays, as I'm someone who's been a fan of LEGO for pretty much all my life. Seeing new and creative ideas is what I love. The last theme we're going to be looking at today is, in my opinion, the most heartbreaking, and this is LEGO Hobbit. These sets released in 3 different waves at the end of 2012, 2013, and 2014 to coincide with the movies being released. Which, may I just quickly add, it is crazy how we were getting a movie every single year for 3 years in a row. It just seems like nowadays it would take multiple years to even get sequels to movies, or even a second season of a TV show in general. Anyway, these sets were downright amazing. As a LEGO Medieval fan, this took that and gave it that fantasy flair, which although being based on an existing IP, still gave us some super useful sets and minifigures to use in customs. What's most intriguing though about this theme now is just how expensive all of these sets are, especially the final wave of sets based on the Battle of the 5 Armies movie, as it just had 9 months on shelves, making a set like the Lonely Mountain be worth over $600. Some of the best sets here are the biggest ones, being the Unexpected Gathering, the Goblin King Battle, and the Dol Guldur Battle. Even a set that retailed for just $15 back in 2014, the Witch King Battle, now goes for over $150, being worth literally 10 times its original value, which is just insane. Now hopefully this theme isn't entirely dead, as we are currently getting Lord of the Rings based sets, which as you know is in the same universe and the same storyline as The Hobbit. However, all of these new Lord of the Rings sets are just massive, retailing for just hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Don't get me wrong, they're really cool, but I would love to see some smaller sets that aren't just brickheads. It is also currently rumoured that we'll be getting a Bag End set at the end of the year, And again, I hope it comes with some great minifigures, but also isn't too big so that most people could be able to afford it. With that being said though, that is my look at some of the best cancelled LEGO movie themes that I think are truly some of LEGO's best work, and I would love to come back. Please comment below any other themes that you can think of and let me know, and I might make a part 2. And please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video to help us reach 40,000. I will see you in the next one.